I'm exhausted. Yeah, I should try.
You sound really out of it.
I'm sorry. It's been a day.
Go sleep.
I go sleep. I love you all long time.
Aww. We love you too.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Night,
Night, Luca.
Night. Why are people making fun of me for saying
What?
post? Did I say post humor?
Yeah, it's posthumous.
Yeah. Why
They
would
still,
people?
I don't think people actually understood what that meant.
Oh,
The term?
I thought they were like saying I did something wrong. Posthumous means that it was released after his death. Kind of like Dark Knight and what was
Street Fighter the movie. There you go.
What?
Yeah, Street Fighter the movie, the game. In memory of Raul Julia.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other Heath Ledger movie that came out after he died?
That one that had a bunch of different actors in it.
Yeah, I always think it's the other movie with the guy from Meet the Fockers in it, but the titles are just really similar. Ah.
Is the Imaginarium one?
Yeah, but I always confuse that with
Something else? In which we hear John's brain slowly grind to a halt.
What?
The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus is the last movie he made, but there's also the Wonder Emporium movie.
Mr. Megorium's?
Yeah, I get those two titles confused because they're so long and fucking ridiculous.
I was gonna say that's like I can't remember who the hell was in that movie now.
What?
He's a well-known actor in Megorium Wonder Emporium. It's
the dude from Meet the Fockers, and I can't remember his name.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yes. Love Dustin Hoffman. Holy shit, the picture of Dustin Hoffman on his Wikipedia page is from 1968.
68. I guess he hasn't had a need to update it.
Well, we all know what Dustin Hoffman looks like.
His first movie was in 1967.
And you in that railing.
I know. Apparently we're best friends.
He was the narrator for a documentary called Jews and Baseball, An American Love Story. I'm genuinely interested about this. Pretty much because I'll watch any documentary about baseball.
You have a problem.
I love baseball.
That's not your problem.
Depends on who you talk to, that could be considered a problem.
That's true.
Dustin Hoffman was apparently in a really good Death of a Salesman production, according to Dan.
Are you trying to seduce me, Mrs. Robinson? That is probably creepier that it came from Dan the Enigma.
Everything from him is kind of creepy. In a good way.
I was just say, you might want to be careful what you're saying there. Holy cow.
Dan's nice. Dan knows I appreciate it. Buzz? I heard buzzing.
Sorry, I got a text.
Oh, I see how it is.
I
Are
see
your real friends more important than your internet friends?
Do you want me to actually answer that question?
No.
At what point are they the same?
Oh, people are saying it's posthumous, not posthumorous.
Oh, I've always heard of pros.
I've heard posthumous.
Oh.
So I'm not sure
I've
which
heard
is correct.
posthumous, I've heard posthumorous, I've heard posthumous, humor.
There's no R, so humorous doesn't make sense. But
I've
I
heard
can't.
posthumous though.
Me too. That's why I said it like that.
Like in like university situations, like professors saying it that way. Like, okay, they should know what they're talking about.
Well, this is a good start.
All professors are always right, 100% of the time. fact. Was it? What was it? I want to watch this. I actually want to watch this documentary.
The baseball one?
Yeah, I'm not like I brought it up because
I
I want to.
was gonna say, should I be surprised that you're looking into it a bunch now, or?
If you know how much I love baseball, not really.
Oh, enough to apparently wear Yankees jerseys everywhere you go. So.
Anywhere, I didn't bring one to Winnipeg.
Would they have ever even done anything in Winnipeg?
Winnipeg has a baseball team. We looked it up. Travis told us we should have went to them if we went like a couple months later. We passed it and it looked like a broken down baseball stadium.
Because they have a baseball team doesn't mean you should go.
That's true.
Hey, cheap baseball is cheap baseball. Why do you think we're going to Cleveland?
You want cheap baseball, come to Columbus. That's cheap baseball. Well, it used to be.
It's like watching minor league hockey. Minor league hockey is better than NHL hockey sometimes.
We were Major League 2 years, I think.
Oh, come on!
That was just messed up.
Oops.
Fuck, are you serious? I might have to stop playing this, otherwise I'm not gonna break it. I'm just gonna throw a fucking fit at this rate. I don't think I've ever had this much shit luck in Mario Kart before.
I wonder if it's legitimately shit luck, or it's just because you're playing a bunch of people who are out for your neck.
You can't really specifically aim for people, especially like there's 2 Marios in this game. Or that race.
True. Still. No, and now the chat's being chat.
Mm-hmm.
What other DS games do you have that are like... Do you have like any mini-game games?
Sorry, say that again?
Do you have any like mini-game games like WarioWare? Is there a WarioWare 3DS game yet?
No, there isn't. I think there's a one on like the DSiWare, but I don't think there's a proper one yet.
That's a shame.
Play with the AR cards. Wait, is that what they are? AR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alternate reality.
Augmented reality.
That was close.
People want you to play Pokemon.
John, you're talking while playing. It makes it harder to play properly. Can't even focus on stream whilst I play. GG though.
You should, by the end of the night, show us your Pokemon team. Your all fire starters.
Okay. I still don't have a 6th one yet, so, and I haven't played Pokemon since Bravely Default. This is actually the first 3DS game I've played that hasn't been Bravely Default in the past like a week and a half. We'll do one more of this, and then people are saying maybe jump to Kid Icarus. I don't know. We'll see. Play with the 3D on. That'll help. Oh yeah, totally did. Oh, I can slightly move the... Holy cow, I can actually move the background with the 3D slider.
Yeah, because I think the capture card only pulls one of the background planes. Or one of the planes, as opposed to both the planes. The 3DS's 3D tech is weird. Which is why Streets of Rage is so awesome on the 3DS.
Action reader cards. You know what they need to remake is the Game Boy camera and printer.
Clearly.
Oh god. I saw a Game Boy Pocket camera for sale the other day. I almost bought it.
You should have.
I already have like the Game Boy camera, so I don't really need to.
Yeah. The pocket camera's kind of nifty, though. It's a bit harder to find. I want to find another Game Boy Light.
Some people are saying get some slightly more proper Internet Bomberman in here. Can you even get those in North America? Like, if I thought they had like a super limited run here.
They did. I managed to get one when I was a lot younger. It's like my actual proper first Game Boy. But it had a weird screen issue, which I guess some of them did. And so, obviously, it died. And then I just kind of never moved on to a Game Boy after that. But yeah, I liked it a lot better than I liked the Game Boy Pocket at the time. Obviously, because it had a light, and it was lighter. which is weird.
I'm literally. I have a Game Boy lime green Game Boy Color next to me with Pokemon Yellow in it.
I've never played a Game Boy Color.
And then under that is my DS with my Kart in it.
Yeah, I went from the original Game Boy to a Game Boy Light to eventually many years after the DS Lite came out. I bought a red and black DS Lite, which I also have screen issues. I had bad luck with those.
That's okay. I had bad luck with Guitar Hero controller.
Well, I get a second chance at this map, apparently.
Oh hey, redeem yourself.
To be fair, everyone had bad luck with Guitar Hero controllers.
Yeah, and I had really bad luck.
Except Explorers. Explorers I've always had.
Yeah, no, like, they're nice, but I prefer the SG. That's just me.
I know at one point on Score Hero, people were trying to get those SGs converted to 360.
You can do it. It's not hard. They were making it a lot harder than you do. It's not hard at all. But you know,
Well, it was like the first time anyone tried to do anything like that. There's also the weird adapter you can buy that lets you use like a mouse and keyboard on Xbox 360.
How many games was that even used for?
I don't think it was an official Microsoft product, so
no.
the only thing you would probably ever use that for is Halo Wars.
I've seen the one you're talking about. I've seen people use it for. It can be used for FPS games.
True.
So you can use it to play FPS quote unquote properly, even though it doesn't. It actually works worse on a console than it needs to because obviously controller mapping. And I've seen people use it to play some RPG. I can't remember the name of it.
Lost Odyssey.
Maybe.
Well, remember, Final Fantasy XI was on the Xbox 360.
Oh right, Final Fantasy was a 360. I thought I could have sworn Final Fantasy. I was mistaken. I thought Final Fantasy was original Xbox release. But no, I think you're right. I think it was 360. Yeah.
Was 14 was on 360 as well, right?
Nope.
Oh, good night, Shiva Goddess.
No?
It's just going on PS4 now, I believe. Or
Okay.
did like, recently.
I know it's on PS3.
Oh, people are saying Phantasy Star Universe was on 360. I stopped paying attention to Phantasy Star after the GameCube releases.
So was Infinite Undiscovery, and the only reason I know that game is because of Dinner.
I was one of those people that was kind of upset when Phantasy Star, or just regular Phantasy Star Online, I think it was launched on the GameCube, and then they announced they were dropping server support like less than a year later, or something stupidly low like that.
What is that? Is Phantasy Star the game I'm thinking of?
Yes.
That there's now a free PC version of?
Actually, yes.
Which
Oh,
game?
Phantasy Star Online.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, Blue Burst.
Yeah, Blue Burst.
God,
Which
I
is-
liked PSO. That was fun. I actually played
That sounds
Blue Burst for a bit. Very short amount of time. I never really got into any like games of that playstyle for very long.
Oh.
The dungeons in that game are a lot like their dungeons in Reciteer, aren't they?
What do you mean?
Or am I...
I'd be hesitant to make that comparison.
Juker just tweeted me and said, "Don't get me started on Lost Odyssey. I'm still waiting for a sequel."
Yeah, well, they didn't market it right.
That game was... I didn't get past the first disc of that game.
I forgot I had multiple discs.
Yeah, it was a 4-disc game.
Yeah.
LA Noire had 3 discs, I think. Yeah,
Which I
love
was
them
surprised with that
DVDs.
because those were like 14 gig discs.
What other games on 360 had a lot multiple discs that PS3 didn't have?
Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah. I think that's all I can think of. Sure, there's more.
Well, because you're dealing with DVDs and Blu-rays though. Like I said with LA Noire though, it was interesting because they have Microsoft was launching the new DVD format they were using.
Was Max Payne multiple discs?
On Xbox?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, did I actually get hit by that? What?
Was it? Because I know on PC it's like a 40 gig install.
Lord.
But to be fair, so is like Black Ops 2. Not Black Ops 2, Ghosts. Ghosts is like a 55 gig install on PC.
Those games aren't really comparable.
Yeah, any game that you just install and then use the other disc for a playdisc, that doesn't count. Like Halo 4 is 2 discs, but the second disc is literally just to install multiplayer.
Yeah. I think the original Max Payne wasn't even that big of an install on the PC. I thought it was only like a couple of gigs for the original Max Payne. But that was back in what, 2000? Question mark? Good lord, it's been a long time since I played that game.
You know what game I want to play again that I hate the ending to, but I love the rest of the game?
Oh, 2001. What?
Indigo Prophecy.
Oh my god.
Shut up. Just don't even bring it up.
Or Fahrenheit if you're European.
Don't even bring it up. No, so let's just pretend you didn't mention it, and we'll go back.
Yeah, that game is 75% of that game is great.
The problem is that they once again advertise it wrong. I have a real problem with how they advertise games. And the 75% that's great is negated by the other 25% of crap game.
That ending is so bad. Oh
the
my
ending
god.
made me want to rage quit life.
Was it really that bad?
No, actually.
I was gonna say, I heard the last bit of the Indigo Prophecy was bad, but I didn't think to that extent.
I was just upset
Oh my
that I
gosh.
spent money on it.
That game's ending is the worst ending to a game I think I've ever seen.
Worse? Yeah, no, I can. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It still sold well.
Well, I mean,
I
Heavy Rain exists for a reason.
I
Yes.
like David Cage games, even though I know they're silly and ridiculous.
David Cage
And-
movies, you mean?
And you should never play for a second time.
I almost did that with Heavy Rain. I won't lie. I just wanted to see like the different ways the story could go.
I could see playing games like Heavy Rain again. But Indigo Prophecy didn't really feel like it had anywhere else to go, despite the fact that, you know, it felt like there was more story there. There never was.
Beyond Two Souls is really fun too.
I have not played Beyond Two Souls.
Do you ever get a chance to play that, John?
Beyond, no, it's still sitting on my coffee table.
Along with everything else.
Pretty much.
You have a very big coffee table.
I do.
I know
It's,
the
coffee table is
it's
held-
completely covered in games.
I
This
know, but
coffee table, the legs are games.
I've seen your coffee table on at least 2 streams and a couple of photographs. It's huge and covered in things all the time.
Mm-hmm. That's how it goes.
It's less of a coffee table, more of just a catch-all.
Yeah, that very, very rarely ever gets used for coffee. I'll be honest.
Well, I can say the same thing too. I have a very nice coffee table, and I don't think I don't think I've ever put a cup of coffee on it. Actually,
You use shitty game cases as coasters. If it has a Metacritic rating less than 50, it becomes a coaster.
oh man, that's a lot of games.
What was it? Fallout New Vegas? The game where it was like, if it got an 80 or above on Metacritic, all the devs got a paycheck bonus, and it got like a 79 or something.
That wouldn't surprise me.
And we're down to 6 players now. What the hell's going on? We're losing a player at a time, apparently.
Maybe people are getting bored of
In the
Beating
middle
you.
of the game? Oh, fuck you.
Wow.
I like how you said that after I got first place on a race, too.
Well, yeah.
Like,
I think-
you could have picked a better time to have said that.
Well, then I just hitting you and you're down, and that's just mean.
Because you didn't anyways?
Love you.
I'm sure you do.
You're the best.
Around.
God damn it, John.
I was hoping.
You knew. No one was going to let that one slide.
I know. Clearly what somebody needs to do is port Bomberman Act Zero to the 3DS.
Yep, that's exactly what needs to happen. Perfect. You've figured out. You've saved Nintendo.
Save Nintendo. Well, they're not going to save themselves.
Apparently. Whoa, did not have any turning radius on that. Holy shit.
Somebody really wanted to go off the railing.
They need to make more combination games with Sega. They need to just make Olympic games more. They need to invent more Olympics to make Sonic and Mario games. I told you guys, right, that the Mario and Sonic Sochi games is the official Olympic game that came out because they didn't release like a normal one.
It's bizarre, but it works.
It's weird because I thought the last London one actually sold pretty well. I played it and it was actually a decent game.
Well, even in the new one, the physics is supposed to be actually pretty spot on for what they are.
No, I meant like proper Olympic, not a Sonic game.
Oh yeah, well I know.
Like the London game that came out in 2012 was actually pretty good.
Well, if you ever want to go curling as Amy, you can do that in the new one.
I have no desire.
My lifelong dream finally realized.
Well, I'm glad we know. Well, what's 10 bar going on about? I see a bunch of yellow. Somebody asked something about Q&A.
There'll probably be a Q&A tonight.
No, 10 bar was telling somebody to ask something during Q&A and then mentioned me and John about asking you something.
Ah, okay.
Now I'm trying to find it. Which isn't actually working.
There we go. No blue shell again, shockingly enough. See, but there's no blue shells!
Oh, something about a gift giveaway? What is? I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, there'll be Kid Icarus tonight, John. Is there like a lobby system for Kid Icarus? I don't even remember. I do not remember how the online for Kid Icarus works at all. Oh shit, no. Did not mean...
Thank you for playing my game.
Thanks so much for play my game, or whatever, however he says it. Oh yeah, Dan's right. We got to talk about his prize for the Bomberman tournament. Haven't added the people who for it yet, and haven't gotten what they deserve to get yet.
Hmm.
My favorite thing on Twitter was like Dan asked Juker, like, I won the tournament, that means I can be in the Skype call now, right? And he's like, Juker said, no, sorry, that was second place.
Alright, let's see what else I have on 3DS, if there's anything good multiplayer-wise that has online.
Oh.
Dead or Alive, Tekken... Star Fox was local, I think. Kid Icarus has online. Resident Evil, I think only Raid Mode has online. Street Fighter, Mario Tennis, Tetris Axis, I don't remember that had online multiplayer. Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, I don't think the 3DS version had online multiplayer.
Which is sad, because that game is fantastic on Steam.
Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon was co-op, and I think you had to add people. Monster Hunter, but I don't have my file and I'm still not out of the starting area. Animal Crossing, but I don't have a file started on that. Mario Party is local. And pretty much everything else in this case is single player. Kid Icarus looks like the only other option. Yeah, maybe we'll switch to Kid Icarus for a bit.
That should be good. I'm betting people here some people here haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'll figure out how the multiplayer works on Kid Icarus. I'm a little curious.
Everyone learns together.
John, I want to
Oh,
fight you
okay.
and a street simultaneously.
Apparently, long story short, user wants to do a gift giveaway to a random user in the chat, but we don't have we need a tool to fairly give said gift away to one of 660 people.
Where are you getting 660 from?
That's the number of people actually in the chat.
Oh, okay. Where's Kid Icarus? There you are.
Did Kid Icarus come with the second dual stick for free, or did you have to buy it?
Didn't come with it at all.
Okay.
I think they gave up on that purple.
Okay, so I figured out what was up with the card, why it not clicking earlier. I think just the slot must have been pressed down, so like the first game slid in fine, but now it's using the springboard properly.
Oh, okay.
Who's saying fuck you're still talking about this? About what? Who's talking about what?
I'm confused.
That's
Why
cool.
are you so angry about it? Not you, the person in chat. I'm confused why people in chat get angry when people are still talking about things anyways.
Ooh, the sound does not sound good on this. Oh, never mind, it's just picking up. Together mode. Far away. Okay, apparently I didn't play multiplayer that much. To anyone, it's probably just gonna put me in a random match, isn't it? Yeah, totally is. I don't think this is gonna work. Give it a quick shot, see how it is.
I agree with you, Tamar. I'll play Kid Icarus with NES now too.
Oh god, what even... It's been so long since I played this, I don't even think I have the right weapon settings set here. What was I even using last time I played this game? Fuck! This is not gonna go good at all. Maybe it was the Pandora Claws. Palutena Bow's the one I street pass. Go Pandora Claws. Let me see what this layout might actually be my layout. What's my powers here? This is trade-off. Soft Massive Explosion, Heavenly Lights, Reflect Bearer. Really? Trade-offs what I put there? I must have been experimenting. Oh, I was experimenting. This is the setup I was using probably.
Oh, some people in chat are saying that Mario Kart might be the only one with actual like rooms and stuff on the 3DS.
I think that's the case. I'm gonna try this out and then maybe we'll jump back to Mario Kart or call it for the night because it's like 1:15. So here, Mega Laser, Burn Attack, Explosive Flame, Heavenly Light. That looks right.
I should quit pestering Dan on Twitter.
God, I gotta remember how the fuck I was playing this game last.
I don't think I've ever seen any gameplay of this game.
It's different.
Light vs. Dark is definitely different. Emil did a really good LP of the game.
That's right, he did.
It's been so long.
Am I able to copy the entire list of people active in chat and put it into... Let's find out!
I know there's add-ons. I know there's add-ons for that you can get.
Oh,
What,
God.
the gift-giving add-on?
Yeah.
That's actually a really good add-on. You just have to do it from, dashboard.
I don't think... I don't think I can pull a list of users in the chat with my client. No. John, can you pull a list of users currently in the chat?
Me?
No, other John.
Oh.
Sorry.
With
IRC.
With MIRC?
Yeah. Oh, you probably could have if you loaded a little quick script, but that would involve loading a little quick script.
I have the gift add-on to Chrome.
Oh, so I guess we can just do that.
I could.